Hello to all my friends. My name is Scrappin' Lizzie. I am here again to make another video. But usually when I make my videos, you hear all this racket in the background. This here is the leader of the pack. Her name is Samantha Louise. We call her Sammy for short, or Samantha Louise if she's in trouble. So she gets called Samantha Louise a lot of the time because she is always in trouble. She is 15 years old. Oh, she's going to be 16 years old next month. Sweet 16! And yes, she's been kissed. But this is her. She makes a lot of racket. She's the watchdog. If she would have ate her vegetables, she would have been a pit bull, but she didn't eat her vegetables, so she's just a miniature dachshund. She weighs 6 pounds. She tries to keep her weight about that. Alright, now she's going to go play, and you'll probably hear her later on. Say hello. Say hello, Sammy. Hello. Say hello, everybody. I love you. See how her ears are curling up now? I think that comes from old age. There you go, Sammy. You go play. Alright, today I'm here to show you something. And probably everybody already has seen one of these before. But you know, I've made these little things before. But it's been a while, so I just started making them again. And I thought, well, just in case somebody has made them before, but hasn't made them lately, this will just remind you that they are really pretty handy. And so yeah, these are little mini magazines. This is a mini magazine. It's just like a magazine. And it's beautiful. Now this one I made with, and put some little photo mats on it. It's just 4 pages, 8 pages if you count both sides. And the one I'm going to show you is going to be made out of this piece of paper, one 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. Now this, oh, that telephone. Is there a way to put this on pause? No pause. I don't know how to work this, and then I don't know how. Wait a minute, let me see. Darned it, it's my husband. He's out Pokemon it. I have to answer it just in case, you know, he might have a stroke or something. Hello, darling. Yeah. Really? What's going on down there? Yeah. Oh, concert. Man, I should have went with you. Yeah. Ooh, good thing I don't have you on speakerphone. Yeah. I'm making a little video right now, so this whole phone call is going to be on the video because I don't know how to cut it off. And there's no pausey thing. Okay, is everything okay, though, with you? Okay, alrighty then. Okay, I love you, darling. Oh, alrighty then. Okay, bye-bye. Sorry, that was my husband. He calls me and checks on me. He went down to the park. We got a really cool park down Newport Richey, and that's south of us down there, about 20 minutes. And he goes down there Pokemon, and he took my phone and his phone because I didn't want to go this time. And so he took my phone too, and he's catching us some Pokemons down there. But he said there's always concerts and stuff. So many things going, and there's some kind of a Christmas something and concert. He had to tell me about that, and I had to tell you. See, okay. But anyway, as we were, now here is this piece of paper. What this is actually like stationery, like you would go buy in a like at the office supply store. You can buy the stationery, so it's just white on one side, the print is on another side, and you know, you buy the whole pack. I used to use a lot of this because I used to print letters and stuff, and so I used to use a lot of this. But I didn't use it all up, and so I have all this left over, and so magazines is what I make. Zines, little mini zines. Okay, so let me show you how to do this. This is very, very simple. Okay, so simple. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to fold this paper in half. I'm going to fold it in half. Half right into down the middle. I'll go ahead and give it a little score there. Now I'm going to give it another half into the other way like this. So now it's in 4 pieces. There we go. And I'll go ahead and give that a little mash, a little burnish. I think that's the word. I never do come up with the right words. Now, then I'm going to go one more time. And I'm going to fold it half into right down the middle. Alright? I try and get it pretty straight. I don't always get it straight. But I do give it my best shot. And then I just kind of bone fold it or burnish it or mash it or whatever. Okay, now I got that folded in 8 chunks, pieces, squares. Well, not rectangles. Okay, then I open it right up again. And then I get my ruler. This is my Tim Holtz ruler. I do like this ruler. It's pretty cool. And I just learned, I've had this ruler for like, I don't know, a couple years. But I was watching another video, and darned it, they said, always use the metal edge when you're using it to cut, you know, to mark your spot. And I thought, well, mine don't have no metal edge. And then I looked at it. I took a good look at it. And it does have a metal edge. I said, well, darn squeaky. That's got a metal edge on there. And so I just learned that. Okay, now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hold. Now, see, you see this line across the fold? And then there's 3 folds down. So you're going to take from this intersection across and to this intersection. That's where you want to cut. That's the only cut you're going to make. Right there. Right down there. And so I'm going to hold my ruler right there along that cut, that fold mark. And then I'm going to get my my surgery knife. What do you call these? This kind of a thing. I got it, whatever it is. And I'm going to just cut right along that line. There we go. Now I'll put this lid back on so I don't cut myself. And then, that's what I got. I got a little cut right down the middle of that little booger. Now we get some glue. I use this art glitter glue. I like this glue. This is good glue. You don't need much. You just need a little. Just a little. You don't need much. And like I was telling you before in a previous video where I order mine from, and I can never remember this poor lady's name. I swear, I think I insult her because I don't remember. But anyway, her name is Tamra Kilgore Merrill. Tamra has a store. Her online store is called Country Craft Creations in Hooper. She lives in Utah. And she sells this glue, because this is hard to find this glue in a decent price. Because they want to charge you 1 arm and 1 leg, and I need all my arms and legs, people. She doesn't charge a whole lot, and she also has the score tape. The score tape, the Sue Quang score tape, she's got that she sells. I get that. And then she's got, she's got a lot of stuff. But she gets stuff that's hard to find. And so, and a lot of times when you do find it, costs arm and leg. Like I said, we already went through that. And, but she sells the magnets, because I use a lot of magnets. I got to order some more of them from her. But, she sells those basic gray magnets and stuff. And, yeah, I didn't get that cut exactly right on the line. I'm not going to worry about that. But anyway, I don't have anything in. But she's a hard worker and a good woman, and so I just want to kind of point you in the right direction. Country Craft Creations. Check her out. But anyway, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that glue that I was just raving about, and I'm going to go, see now you got 4 rectangles on the white side. So we're going to be put the glue on the back side. None of this is going to show because it's going to be glued. And so what I do, just to make sure I got my glue in the right place, is I go, first I put it on this corner, on this rectangle, then go over here, put it on this rectangle, then down here, put it in the opposite rectangle, and then here in this rectangle. And then that way I know that I've got my glue in the right place. Makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, now, so I'm going to go a little bit of glue, and you don't need much. Like I say, this is just putting little drops. And then I'm putting some up on this rectangle, and then I'm going to put some down in this rectangle, and then back up to this rectangle. So you're doing kind of a zigzag, zigzag. You know, kind of like playing hopscotch. Okay, now I'm going to put that there. Now, I got to put my lid. Okay, now I'm going to fold this in half. But I'm only, right now, I'm only folding in, I'm only gluing the two ends, just the two ends. Because, see, now I want it to look like this, see? Because I just glued the two ends. And now, when I fold it here, now those two middle pieces are gluing. You see? Up, you know, I don't know how to describe it. I hope you could tell just by looking. Okay, so anyhow, now I'm going to go ahead and mash it. I use this little scruffy thing. I get that over to the Harbor Freight. It's like a squeegee. You know, people use it for different things. I use it for smashing stuff, mashing stuff, squishing stuff. It's a squeegee. I'm not sure what they. I bought it at the Harbor Freight. I bought a box of a dozen. I think it was a dozen. Maybe it was 10. Maybe it was 11. I don't know. But see, when I go like this, using the squeegee over my pages, 1 page, 2 pages, 3 pages, and 4 pages, it squeegees it all out. It makes it nice and smooth and flat. Okay, now see, because I'm in a rush, trying not to take up too much of your time, I didn't get mine real straight, but if you really, you know, spend some time, you could get it real straight. You could, but I can't. You could. Now, but see now, there it is. Page 1. There it goes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pages. It's like a mini magazine. And because it is just plain paper, like copy paper's thin, and so you can put this in places that you wouldn't be able to put heavier stuff. Now comes the show and tell part. I'm going to show you. This is my December daily journal. This is my daily journal. I don't really journal in there like if you look up how to journal and it tells you that you got to write this stuff and write this stuff and write. Yeah, it's not me. I'm not like that. And so, I'm not quite finished making this yet. But, you know, what I do is I make signatures for my journal. Now, this one is going to be just for December. It's my dog, Sammy, right there. And, so I got it started. And what I do, was December 1st. I put this stuff in here. Just stuff. It isn't even nothing fancy or nothing. I might put a note or something. Let's see. Today Jeffrey told his mom that we all should have a family meeting. The reason for the family meeting is we need to have a family president. We shall talk about this at our family meeting. So I write down little things like that because my grandson, he is so cool. He thinks we need a family president. And so he's only 8 years old. His mom told him, okay, well, we'll go ahead and get everybody together and we'll have this meeting. But you need to write up a job description so the people that want to run for president in the family will know what the job description is. So I'm looking forward to that meeting. But anyway, I just put things in there. There's some washi tape there, little notes, little stickers, little scripture, prayers sent to the people in Gatlinburg, just a lot of little things. And then this was on the second day. This was December 2nd. I just put that there. And, you know, again, just the same kind of stuff, like little stickers, little notes about the day, and that kind of thing. And this one is today. I just, again, just some stickers, little flip thing, just little notes, maybe a stamp or two. Yeah, I put butterfly kisses but see the papers I use in here when I make these. Now this will be for tomorrow, but again I used up some of my Christmas papers that I had. You know, those papers I just told you that I wrote letters and stuff on. But the thing about these little books like this, you can add, like, I'm going to go ahead and take this one that I made earlier, that I put, my today's page is already filled up. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one. I'm going to glue just the back. Whoops, that one's clogged. I got to take the whole top up. And so I'm going to just put some glue on the back of that little cutie. Put my needle back in there. I got to unclog that. I got to find out the trick to keeping that thing unclogged. And I think I'm just going to put that, yeah, I'm just going to put it right in the middle of this one. This page. I'm just going to put it right in the middle, and then I can put stuff around it and on these pages. But see, I don't ever want anything thick on these. I just put, like this one, I did this little flower, and that was kind of thick, but that glue's still in dry. I used that other glue. But, yeah, and so now on this page, I have all these pages. I should use some Christmassy paper. But I got all them pages too. So look at the more that I can do on that page. So in my journal, though, in the front, I have a little bubble wrap bag. And I just glued that. Didn't glue it. I taped it with that score tape into the inside of the front cover. And then in there, I keep like little stickers. And, yeah, I think these are all little stickers in here that I can use in my journal, in my daily journal. And then in the back, I made a pocket for, it's an envelope pocket, and I have stuff in there that I might wish to use in my daily journal. Oh, see, there's another one that I made. That one is pretty. I mean, and when you get them papers with the pretty edges around like that, then when you fold it, you always have some clear spot on each page for writing on each page, in each one of them, because the only place that the decoration is on the border. So I'm going to use that one day. That's more of a summery one, though. But the thing is, what I do is once December is over, there's enough pages in here just for December. Once December is over, I'm going to pull these out, and I'm going to put a whole new set of pages in there for January. And then I might change the stickers that I have in here. This is where, you know, we used to buy a lot of stickers, and now most people don't buy a whole lot of stickers, but this is where you really use up your stickers, too, because you want to keep your pages kind of flat in here. And so, so I'll change this to January, because all this is, actually, is two signatures that are made like this. But then I've got twine, that I've got two twines, or string, heavy string, right there. You can use rubber bands, rubber somethings, or whatever, I don't know. But see, I got two of them in there because I didn't want them all in one. You could put them all in one, I guess. I don't see why not. I don't know why I put two. I don't even have a because for that one. And then I have, like, where I tied the strings, then I just added some beads on there just to give it some fun to play with. But this paper, this cover is going to last me 102 years because I used this stuff. It's called Craftex. I don't know if you've ever used that stuff, but it's a paper. But I mean, you can take this paper and wash it in a washing machine. Hard to believe, isn't it? But you know, I put, this was just the craft color. But I sprayed it and I inked on it, put some stamping on it. I just kept putting stuff on there to see what would happen. But it feels like leather. it does feel like leather. It's not leather. It's really some kind of paper. You buy it in a roll. Well, I don't know where my roll is. It was down there. Maybe dog took it. But, you know, I cut it. I have to put it, to cut it, I have to put it on my, my cutting table for where I do some sewing. And I cut it on that mat, you know, with my rotary cutter. And because it's too wide to fit in my guillotine right there. But anyhow, that is really cool. I still haven't finished the tie. The tie is going to need some more work. Okay, and then I wanted to, then I took this Fruit Loop box. Now this I did a while back, but this is just a Fruit Loop box. And I just thought, I love the little one, you know, the little Fruit Loop, but I made a little book out of that too. And so I just opened up that Fruit Loop box, and and then I just leaved it did I say that? Leaved it? I leaved it just how it came. And with this, I didn't cover up the Fruit Loops guy. I love him. I think he's cute. And so anyhow, this has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signatures. This has got 5 signatures. But these ones I actually stitched to the binding. And then I put this tape over the stitches on the outside. Excuse me. And that's got quite a few pages. And in this page, a lot of my pages here are my paper that this paper, what I do is this is marble painting, you know, where you lay the glue, not the glue, paint, you float it on the top of water, and then you swirl it around like with a skewer stick or something. You just kind of swirl that paint around. It floats on the top of the water. You lay the paper down, and then you pull that paper up, and it makes these beautiful, beautiful designs. And so, and I did these just on regular typewriter paper or copy paper, whatever you call it these days, and it's beautiful. So I cut them apart, and I made, and I just made the pages to the size of my box here, and these ones are stitched together with waxed linen thread. And then what I did was I made these little circles to make them look like Fruit Loops. They're different colors, and so I think every page has got Fruit Loops on it. Yeah. And then some of them I put just little quotes, you know, love each other, say please and thank you, do your best. And so each one has just a little something like that on there, cute. But some of them I put on like a little pocket, because I got one of them, I think it's a Tim Holtz die that makes the pockets. And so I make the little pockets, and then I put a little tag inside the pocket. You know, then that's fun. And so, and then that could be a nice little journal for somebody. I need to send this to somebody. I should make like a contest. Well, think about that. I could make a contest, and maybe somebody could win this, and I could send it to them. I don't know if anybody would even want to win this, but hey, I think it's kind of neat. Oh, and then this piece of paper, I run that through the, you know, those folders, embossing folders, Swiss dots. Be happy. That's all it says. And that's what you should do. You should just be happy, try new things, and pay with hugs and kisses. Yes, know you are loved. So be thoughtful. And that's what this is. It's just, and then it has magnets here. I love using magnets. Like I said, I get them from Tamara's store too. Okay, now, so that's the Fruit Loop box. Yeah, I'm going to come up with something where I can let this be somebody's prize. I don't know what I'm going to come up with yet, but okay. Now then this. Oh, this. I love show and tells. People should do more show and tells. I loved show and tell when I was in the school. When I was in like elementary school, I loved show and tell even then. I'd bring something. I didn't care if I just pulled an apple off the tree and brought it to school. I was going to have show and tell. I was going to show something and tell something about it. Because for some reason, I just liked doing the show and tell. And so, one time I got in trouble because my crafting addiction started very young. It because I had this little dolly. I wanted to bring her to school, but my brothers, they were so mean. They took her clothes off, and I don't know where they put them. And so I went behind my chest drawers, and where the curtains or the like a drapes was hanging behind my chest drawers, and I just cut me off a piece of that fabric and cut 2 little holes in it, put it around the dolly, put her arms through the holes, and then cut another little strip and tied it around like a belt. And so that was her clothes, so I didn't have to bring her to school naked. Well, how was I to know that my mother decided it was time to do deep cleaning? She got behind the dresser, moved the chest drawers. Why would you want to move the chest drawers? Well, she moved it, and doggone it if she didn't see the chunk. The chunk out of the curtain. I was in so much trouble. But I was always getting in trouble. At first I thought it was because I was the black sheep of the family, but I don't think that's what it was. I think I was just always in trouble. Because I was just a brat. But anyhow, now, in one of my groups that I belonged to, we had a swap that was for ATC cards, if you've ever seen them, the little 2.5 by 3.5 inch, I think that's the size, little artist trading cards is what they are. And we swap those. We make them and we swap them. And so what we made was something similar to this. Well, it opened up like this, and then it opened up like this. See how that is like an accordion and all these pockets? And so, so we made them, because we swapped them, we made them and swapped them, but they were made to fit those cards. And so, I thought after I made that one, I said, wow, this is so cool. Now I have friends. I have 3 friends. Well, I got a lot of acquaintances, but these 3 friends of mine and myself, we go out at least once a month, and we go out to dinner or lunch. We usually go to lunch because lunch is cheaper, and so we usually go out to lunch, and then we talk. We go at least once a month. Well, sometimes we don't if somebody's sick or in the hospital because we're getting old. Actually, we started out with 6 in our group, and now we've only got 4 because 2 of them decided to go to heaven. How dare they? But anyway, they belong to our group. So, oh, hope that's not an upper. But anyhow, I can't really make them a photo album, a mini album or something, because they don't know how to cut their pictures down to fit. And so because they don't want to do that, then they don't know what to do with the album. I found that people, if you're not a crafter yourself, it's hard unless you sit there and explain each little step. And sometimes I guess I could make the time if I was half nice. But, well, I thought, okay, this is what I can make something. So what I did was I made it to where it will fit a 4x6 print. And if it fits a 4x6 print, then they can just put them in here. They don't have to glue them to nothing. Although I do think I might make photo mats to go in here. But now, see, our ATC card holder thingers that we swapped, they were the size of the ATC card. So I made this one bigger. It was just like this. It didn't have this bottom flap. But the reason this one ended up with this flap is because this Precious Memories paper that I got, I think it's a Graphic 45. It's so pretty, and I wanted to put that picture, I wanted that whole picture on the front. This is going to my one friend that is now having like great-grandchild after great-grandchild. And so I use this Precious Memories paper to for her to put her pictures in. Because when we do get together on our once at least month a month dinner, luncheon, we always bring pictures and stuff to show off. To see, you know, we got to see who's got the most gorgeous grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Of course, mine always win. They are the most gorgeous. So that's why I added this bottom flap from the bottom to flap upwards. And then in there I put a pocket. And in the pocket some tabs. I think she's going to like this. And then the magnets I put the magnets in here and in here so that when you fold that up, then the magnet holds that closed. But, I mean, you can make one of these in an hour. They're so simple to make. And look, I've got, I think, 12 pockets in there. And, of course, you could probably... I did all pink and blue together both, so it's not boyish or not girlish. It's bothish. And I'm thinking I might make some picture mats, some photo mats, and put them in here. I'm not sure that I'm going to do that, because I don't know if she'd even glue them to them. I think sliding the pictures might be the most she'll do. But I'm going to make a few photo mats, though. But anyhow, I just wanted to show you that because I do really like that. Now, I think that's all I was going to show you today on my show and tell. Yeah, I think that's it. I was getting really, really bored because my husband's gone, you know, out Pokemoning. Yeah, and so... But, oh, and then I just wanted to tell you, too, that, you know... Oh, almost forgot. I wanted to tell you that you can, whenever you make your little booklet, if you want to mat the pages, you cut those pages out, the mats out to be 2.5 inches by 4 inches. 2.5 by 4 inches. So, and what I have here, I think this one's already 4. Is this one already 4 inches? Pretty much. And then 2.5. But you know, I use this here cutter bee cutter because I got the blade in there as a decal edge. I had to cut this at 2.5. Okay, move over stuff. Jesus, stuff gets in my way. All right, and so I measure that to be 2.5. And then cut it with that decal edge. I love that. So I don't use, you know, this pinched my thumb. So there, I cut that, and can you see it's got that decal edge? I love that. But anyway, then you can use that. I won't put mats on this one, but you can put mats if you want to, you know, and because I like these little smiley faces and stuff, but you might want to put a mat somewhere, or you know, maybe just a plain piece of paper that you want to write on or something, or you could even cut the picture or something, anything. I don't know why I threw that in, just for extra good measure. You know what, I wanted to show you one more thing too while I'm in the show and tell mode. I've noticed that some ladies have a little trouble with their glue. They let their glue sit up like this, and all the glue gets to the bottom. Then when they want to use it, they got to wait till it comes to top. Well, I let mine live in this here Jingle Bell Rock cup. You don't need a Jingle Bell Rock cup, but you could use that one. And so the glue stays down here. And you know what this is? It's a nipple. From a baby bottle, nipple. But it fits right on these. So, you know, this is the Aleene's Clear Gel Tacky Glue. They're getting smart now, and they just come out with this, because I like this glue. They come out now with these bottles that actually do stand, or it's a tube, and it actually stands upside down. So, and the nib goes right into a little protective thing there, so It doesn't get all clogged up. Now, this was a smart thing for them to come up with, because I like that. But I still have some of the older ones, and I let the nipple be my cover. It keeps it from leaking out, and it keeps it from clogging up. It never clogs, and it doesn't even leak. So that's all. That's all I wanted to tell you. Okay, so I guess that's it. I guess I'm going to let you go now because I'm done talking. Have my coffee here. God, I was out of creamer this morning. If I have my coffee's white and sweet. When you're out of creamer, that's almost like the end of the world. So my daughter made a special trip out for me and brought me back some creamer. God, I love that kid. I love all my kids. I got cool kids. Boy, I'm going to let you go. I could just go on forever because I'm just half cuckoo like that. And I can't think of anything else to say, which is a lie. I could think of other things to say, but I don't. We could talk about the way of the world. No, I don't want to get into that. I want to talk about happy things. Okay, and I just want to say I love y'all. And I'm so happy that y'all do watch my videos. I get some pretty neat comments, and they just make me giggle because I like to be happy. I'm a homebody. I stay home. I don't go out and mix much with people at all. I did go see an old friend yesterday that I hadn't seen for about 7 years, and me and her had a fun time chattering. And but she was from out of town and hadn't seen her in about 7 years, but she was in town and visiting a different friend, and so I went over. The different friend was, common between the two of us, and so I did go out, and it was fun. It was fun. It was nice seeing her, my friend Shirley. And anyway, I went to see her, but I don't hardly leave my house. I don't want to leave my house. I want to stay right here, in this corner, in this chair, where I am comfortable, because that's what I love. This is where I love. It's in my house. And if I never had to leave my house ever in my life, I'd be a happy camper. I probably still wouldn't start cleaning it, because I keep thinking I'm going to clean this area up before I do new video, because this table over here gets full of junk. If you can see, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. All right. Okay, I really am going to let you go now. And maybe I will tidy up, but maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just do some crafting. I kind of like crafting. Okay, anyway, I love you all. Thank you so much. And God bless you all. And I ask that the Lord watch you in every step you take today. Let Him guide you. Let Him protect you. That's what I want for all of my friends. Okay, so that's it. Now, I will be back again with another very informational video. Who am I kidding? Okay, love you guys. All right, be cool. Be cool. Be cool. I'm looking for the stop button. Oh, there it is. Okay, be cool. Love you.